Okay, be truthful. Just be honest with me for a second. Did you have one of those bread machines back in the 80s and the 90s? I know my mother had one, my sister had one, I think both sisters had one. Everyone I knew had a bread machine. Now, this is not something I was ever interested in. When my mom made the bread and it came out in those little squares, that was not for me. Now, about 12 years ago, my mother-in-law passed. And lo and behold, when we were cleaning out her house, we found a bread machine. And I thought, it was my mother-in-law's. And I thought, I don't want to get rid of this. Someday, maybe, I'll try to make a loaf of bread out of it. So I put it away in the garage and didn't think anything of it. Until a couple months ago, I saw this video. And it was on how this gal took all her ingredients, put it in the little container, it mixed it, kneaded it, let it rise, and it shut off. And then she pulled it out, made these beautiful rolls. And that was impressive. That was absolutely impressive. I thought, I have to try this. So guess what happened? I dug through the garage, found that old, yes, it is old. It's got to be 25, 30 years old. That old bread machine, cleaned it all up, and guess what I did? I made rolls. They were fantastic. So today, I'm going to demonstrate how to make the big puffy rolls. They're like softball size. And I'll walk you through it. And who knows, maybe you might want to try to make them yourself. Anyway, I hope you'll follow along. Our first ingredient, 1 cup of warm milk. You want this at 90 to 100 degrees. Half a cup of warm water. 2 tablespoons plus 1 teaspoon of instant yeast. Four tablespoons of sugar. A half a cup of unsalted softened butter. 1 large egg. Recently, I started using Augustin Farms dried whole egg powder, and I find that my bread comes out nicer. 2 cups of all-purpose flour and 2 cups of bread flour, 1½ teaspoons of salt, of which I've included 2½ tablespoons of the egg powder. Set your bread machine to the dough cycle. You should not be lifting the lid during the process of rising. I mainly did this just to show you for this video. Grease the pan well. To form the rolls, I usually start out weighing the dough, and then whatever that weight is, divide it by 12, and that will tell me what size or how heavy my individual rolls are, so that way I have uniform baking and uniform size rolls. Once you form your rolls, you'll want to give it a little bit of an egg wash. Now, in this video, I'm showing you the difference between a raw egg and powdered egg. I'll be using the powdered egg for these rolls. It's convenient to use the powdered eggs because all I need is basically 1 tablespoon of the powder and 1 tablespoon water, and I don't waste a whole egg. You need to let your rolls double in size. And then bake at 350 for 25 minutes or until brown. As soon as they come out of the oven, I love to brush them with melted butter. You can never have too much butter.
Well, what'd you think? Was it tempting? Are you going to give that recipe a try? I hope you do, right? If you've got one of those old bread machines tucked away someplace, pull it out. It's just a wonderful recipe, and it's super simple and easy. All that kneading, all that hard work, punching down, letting it rise, oh, forget about it. Now you have something that's easy to use. Hey, let me know if you're going to make this recipe, and let me know how it turned out just in the comments. If you have something you would like me to demonstrate or research for you, let me know too. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.
Hey, that's for the barbecue. Well, the rolls were Ron, Geo, Max approved.